How's it going, everybody? Rob here, back with another video, and things are going off the rails. We're gonna look at a video from Ethan Klein. Apparently he's saying he's gonna sue some people. So I'm very curious about this. I know previously he's had issues with a few other content creators, so let's go ahead and look at this. I know for the thumbnail he had a few faces blurred out. One of them, who I can only guess is XQC, and the other being Denims, but I don't know the third one, so let's go ahead and look at this.
Hi there, my name is Ethan Klein.
Oh my
my
gosh.
favorite hobby is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers.
What is
Today
going
I invite
on?
you into my home to share my favorite pastime with you. Join
Okay.
me in creating generational wealth for my attorney.
Oh, good
Let me
lord.
tell you guys a story.
Okay.
About a year and a half ago, it's a big conversation called ReactGate.
Okay.
ReactGate was a debate going on in the streaming community about what constituted fair use. People like
Oh yeah, right. Because a lot of people, I mean, I remember, okay, so I remember one time I got this comment about, reaction videos being trash. In which, I'm going to say this. I can kind of understand why. Because, unfortunately, in terms of reaction videos, you have people that, like myself. And it's always funny when I have people that, freaking, get on me for pausing and stuff like that. But it's like, dude, that's how I react. There are times where I'm watching a video, I'm going to pause it, I'm going to react. That's how I'm going to do it. But you have people that will, just overall, they'll take a video, watch it, not say anything the entire fucking time, and then proceed to make money off of the content that they just sat and watched. That was part of the conversation towards reaction videos, and unfortunately, quite a few people on Twitch and that stream are, let's face it, they are for this kind of behavior. So anyway.
Son, XQC, and many of the large Twitch streamers would watch other creators' entire video on their stream. They would rarely add sufficient commentary or even pause the video to speak.
I mean, we're allowed to do that. I mean, it gives us an opportunity to, say what we need to say and not interrupt. And overall, again, add to the video.
Egregiously, they would re-upload the entire VOD to YouTube with the same thumbnail, the same title, so that they could cannibalize traffic from the original video.
Dude, I would say with a lot of the bigger content creators, I can kind of see that. But let's be fair here. A channel like mine, I doubt is going to make even, especially with how often I upload, or how late in terms of the conversation I upload these videos sometimes. I doubt this video is going to reach 100 views. Not a lot of people watch my content. Not a lot of people are going to watch a small time freaking content creator like myself. So anyway,
here's what Lamino had to say about this phenomenon.
I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety of my video. A face cam in the corner or the occasional interruption does nothing to address that issue. My video
how so?
is still being played from beginning to end in someone else's stream or video. It's neither ethical nor necessary to feature the entirety of someone else's work. Or, they could do the bare minimum and ask for permission. Something that...
But we don't... all in all, you don't really need permission to do a reaction video. As far as I've seen, people have done a lot of reaction videos. It's great to get permission, but overall, especially if it's something new. And for what I've seen, especially one of the arguments I've seen is with reaction videos, people like to watch other people watch a piece of content. That's plain as day.
none of the major reaction channels have ever done when they've streamed or re-uploaded my videos. But to answer
Yeah, I mean, with okay, so that's like the major videos, major channels.
your question, no, I don't want people to stream or re-upload the entirety of my videos.
Yeah.
Now, understandably, this made a lot of people angry, because why should these content thieves, essentially, get more views than the author of the video, which in a lot of cases...
I barely get any views, so I don't think this really affects this. I'm really in this scenario.
This was happening. I mean, people don't like injustice, and we all see this, and no, it's not right. This debate culminated when XQC, one of the prime suspects, called into my show to debate me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sad to report that I was terribly owned. So in that regard, do you care at all about like IP or copyright, or like the fact that it's illegal? Does that matter? That it might be illegal, does that matter to you?
Oh yeah, he did call him out on this.
Well, if flat out doesn't, because...
Well, that's fair.
Watch
1 hour
the whole
later.
do the fucking award, and watch your play. Then watch...
Dude, XQC is freaking trash, man. It boggles my mind how some of these content creators got freaking popular.
Bro, do it for a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, okay, sure.
He fucking crashed out. I forgot about this, dude. I totally forgot about this, where he literally crashed out and started doing the worm. Jesus.
I mean, that's content, man. It's original content, at least. The ultimate
Dude's a
debate,
loser.
bro. He hit him with the worm. Oh, why did I think of that first? I kid XQC, but he is not the one I'm suing. Despite my criticism, he's not a malicious infringer. But the ones I am suing, you'll see, are much, much worse. Now, ironically, after this debate and in the wake of this large conversation, the problem seems to have only gotten worse. You have people like Hassan Piker paving the way of fair use with what's known as chair reacts, when Hassan gets up to go to the bathroom, or to eat, or to talk to his mom, or to do whatever, disappears for an extended period of time and leaves the video playing for his chair. Mr. Chair, they call it.
IDF had warned people to leave the area around the main airport in Sana'a. Then
Dude, that's so wrong. I mean, in terms of like, if I'm doing a reaction video, or like, at least for a lot of other people too, if we're doing a reaction video, I mean, I'm gonna have the common fucking courtesy to fucking watch the video and react. I'm not gonna step away and let the video play. That just takes I mean, that's a good example of, like, you know, infringing on copyright. It really is. And people like Hassan do that shit, where they step away and they don't. It's like they don't actually care about the content that they're watching. Good lord. It's like 100 times he's been doing this.
And it was in this setting that I formulated an idea. What if I could make a long-form, irresistible piece of content?
Okay.
And I knew that these streamers couldn't resist, they couldn't avoid the temptation of watching it the second it was published.
Wait a minute.
It's not that I wanted these people to steal my video. It's that I knew they would. I knew they would watch the entire video, add little to no commentary, react to it instantly, giving them no time to form an opinion. The trap was set.
Dude! Is he implying he played the long game? Is Ethan implying that he played the long game? He fucking baited them hook, line, and sinker. Because he knew that they weren't going to fucking react to the content. Holy shit! Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of clever. Oh my gosh, that's actually kind of cool.
And it worked even better than I imagined it would. We captured pretty much every large streamer reacting to it in its entirety immediately after it was published. Now the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement. For example, Denim sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's
the dead eyes on Denim, but freaking A. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm looking, they're like blank. There's like nothing.
30 times her regular viewership. She's working directly with the Snark subreddit moderators to siphon views, and their intentions couldn't be clearer.
Oh, good lord.
Here's an excerpt from a stickied post from the Snark subreddit. Hey everyone, we've seen a lot of comments about wanting to watch the nuke without showing support for H3. Here's a list of creators who've supported our sub, either by engaging with us directly or citing our post in their critique of H3.
Okay.
Here they're offering these streamers as market substitutes for my work. This
Okay, so North Star Radio, Frogan, Sean DeBlack, Denham's, Central Committee, Hallucinogender, Casey Tron, Do Not Worry Podcast, Uninformed Leftist.
This
Oh,
is
good
the
lord.
cardinal sin of copyright infringement. The Snark subreddit has been a frequent and persistent infringer. That's how I knew when this video came out, the Snarkers were going to encourage, promote, and push streamers to commit copyright infringement. I should thank the Snarkers actually. Because of their predictability, they acted like double agents for us, incriminating their favorite streamers and serving them up on a golden platter.
Good
So,
lord.
Thank you, Snark. It's one thing for a subreddit to admit it's engaging in copyright infringement, but how do you get the streamers themselves to admit that they're stealing content?
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here.
Why would you... Oh, okay, he's gonna use that. Oh my gosh. You know what? Where do I begin with that? Like, what do you say? Because I mean, at that point, if you're that freaking like full of yourself to say something like that, it's like, dude, you realize that I mean, by making a statement like that, you viciously basically try to sabotage another person's video.
It turns out they just do it for you. You couldn't cook up a more incriminating statement if you tried. Denham's the queen of self-owning. You prevail again.
Good lord.
There's one thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now. I, Ethan Klein, have registered a Son Piker content nuke with the United States Library of Congress.
Oh,
Some of you guys
shit.
out there sweating? Even though theoretically I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of dollars, but the purpose of this is not financial gain. People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for doing that. I don't want to chill the reaction community into fear. Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite against this type of egregious behavior that
I think ultimately, from what it sounds like, he's just going after the people that, one, have, in a sense, have, I want to say, slandered, who he feels has slandered him, but also those who aren't actually reacting to content. I think those are the people that he's going after with this.
not only makes us all look bad, but could destroy the commentary community as we know it.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow,
literal theft,
subscribe, throw a prime.
The state of reaction content on Twitch is so broken, these creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content.
Yeah.
Me instead of him. This is not a...
This is so wrong. The people that do this are not freaking, you know, they're not... They make... like... People like me and other content creators that do reactionary content, these people make us look bad. I mean, granted, again, I have a small channel, but in a sense, I do my best to actually sit down and fucking watch the content that I am responding to. Just like many other people. Whereas these dipshits fucking just walk away. And they don't care.
A healthy environment. And with people like Hassan reacting to entire TV shows on stream, my fear is that
What an
Sony
asshole.
or Disney comes along, sues everybody, and sets a devastating precedent that could endanger our entire field. Now, before I tell you...
I mean, if anything at all, it would probably just damage Twitch. Then maybe they would actually get their heads out their asses.
Who the three people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria that I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs. All three are on this list. In fact, they're the only three, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video.
Okay.
Drum roll, please. Who's sweating at home, guys? Casey Tron, the queen of ripping farts and
Casey
bongos.
Tron.
They do musicals. They're very musical people. I know. Are you being
Who the fuck is Casey Tron?
Dog, what do you, look, you think I made this?
What the-
Who, bless her
Who the fuck is Casey Tron?
soul, she's still rising.
Can I walk
Okay.
away and use the bathroom? Do I have permission? Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing.
What the?
Apparently thinks Coach is liable for me interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide
Yeah, no, she deserves to get sued.
his entire life.
What happened?
And Denim's the queen of self-owning. And my god, is she the queen of that?
It's very obvious from the way that guy's talking, he's a Sligo fan.
Oh my god, bro, I love you. Can I give you a hug, bro?
I'm so sweaty, bro.
I love you, bro.
None of the hostages that have been released so far have said that they have been raped. The hostages have public statements! You can go look at them!
The sexual assault I experienced should never happen to any human being.
This Yemeni kid
This
is just
is
a
so
Yemeni
disgusting.
and is not a Houthi, and there is no proof of him being a Houthi.
Are you a soldier? Yes. That seems pretty definitive.
He never said Hassan Nasrallah was a good guy.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
Now for the fun part. Let's take a look at the complaints. And let's
Okay.
start with my favorite of the three.
Good lord, sorry.
Very own, the prestigious, the highly acclaimed, the highly analytical.
Oh, good
Casey
lord.
Tron.
Okay.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So we're gonna watch it.
Well, that's a really dumb thing to say, don't you think?
Yeah.
Why are you so comfortable? We've given each complaint a clever little title, and here's Casey Tron's. She smoked more than she spoke. Casey Tron smokes 42 times during her reaction. And
Was she smoke? Oh, I could probably guess what she's smoking. Never mind. Never mind.
just as a silly thought experiment, we thought, wouldn't it be funny if she spent more time smoking than she did talking? And thinking there was no way that that could be true. Well, we tallied them up, and lo and behold, there's 15 minutes 40 seconds of commentary versus 18 minutes and 55 seconds of smoking. She spent 3 minutes and 15 seconds longer smoking than she did talking in her quote-unquote reaction.
Jesus.
And whatever talking she did was just to express how confused she was, presumably, from smoking 42 times.
What is happening? I'm trying to follow. I've lost the plot.
The complaint continues. Indeed,
Good
Casey
Lord.
Tron is often too obliterated to comment on the nuke, and instead stares blankly at her computer screen. In a span of 2 hours and 7 minutes, Casey Tron smokes marijuana, frequently in highly concentrated forms through vaporizers, on
Why?
42 separate occasions. At one point, Casey Tron is so
Seriously? She
wasted
actually
that she
did that?
states, quote, "What is happening? I'm trying to follow, but I've lost the plot." To give you an idea, the majority of her commentary comes down.
Yeah, she lost the plot because she's so freaking stoned. No, I'm not shitting on people being stoned, but I mean, if you're doing a piece of content and you're literally, like, let's say if you're doing a reaction video and you're having to freaking focus. I mean, I don't know. It's just, especially, you know, I'll say this, especially if it's a very critical piece of content on another content creator, then maybe hold off on the freaking marijuana.
To this.
I don't understand this bit that he's doing.
He's read more
That's so
books
ridiculous.
than you ever imagined.
CPM's coming out of Qatar.
What the hell
You
is
kids love
going
anime,
on?
right?
He's read
Literally,
more
like,
books than you
continuously
ever
smoking.
What is happening? I'm
Jesus
trying to
Christ.
follow. I've lost the plot.
Why?
They do musicals. They're very musical people. I know. Are you being
That is so dumb.
Dog, what do you look? You think I made this? This isn't a music video, Hassan.
And as dumb as all of that is, this is the part that really got her sued.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. Without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So
She
we're
kind of
gonna
deserves to
watch
get
it.
sued.
What the fuck is going on here?
Stating outright that her intention of doing this is so that people who don't want to support me can watch it through her is why copyright infringement laws exist. You could not and should not do that, especially if your commentary consists of you taking bong loads. At least
Yeah.
try to engage with the content. Whoa, what
Yeah,
was that?
exactly. Exactly.
Oh, sorry. That was a flying star. It almost caught me. You know her and you love her, guys. Frogan. Reaction by exiting. Here she is getting up to leave the video running as she steps out of the room. Is that transformative?
No, it's
I guess
not.
the judge will decide. She said, quote, "It's time to watch the new nuke ethically. Hell yeah." Huh. Very smart to say on camera, by the way. She said, quote, "Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me." Well, you are so welcome, and I'm so glad that you were able to enjoy that day. Her commentary is so non-existent that even her own fans begin to call her out.
I don't have anything to say. Dude, because he's cycling the same fucking points over and over again. What more commentary do you need on him repeating the same fucking points for the whole first hour and 30 hour?
Dude, you know what? That's such a dumb argument. I mean, smaller channels like me, I mean, those that actually watch the content, Nuke, I mean, even if he's cycling the same fucking points as you want to believe, ultimately, I always found something to fucking say. Not just sitting on my ass all the time, or at least for the majority of the fucking video, saying absolutely nothing.
1 minute and 32 seconds. It's been the same shit over and over again. This video could have been condensed into 20 fucking minutes. Like, what commentary do you want me to add by, like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot, he's mentally ill, and he's having a mental breakdown and uploading it to fucking YouTube? You're gonna make at least one good point. What do you want me to make a point on?
Oh, I forgot. She also said, "Can I use the bathroom, please? I'll leave it playing." You may use the bathroom, Frogan, although I don't advise it.
Can I use the bathroom, please?
Good
I'll
Lord.
leave it playing.
This into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and...
2 minutes later.
For me, interviewing a Yemeni teenager who's only known genocide his entire life.
What happened?
But you just pop.
Dude, it's like, seriously. She leaves and she has no fucking clue of what was said. Again, it's like they don't fucking care.
That's it. You just pause the video, right? Like, you get up and you go to the bathroom, you just pause it. They should be watching for you. But if you get up to go to the bathroom and they keep watching my video, they're clearly not watching for you, right? As lazy and pathetic as her reaction is, this is not why she's getting sued. This is.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the nuke ethically? Hell yeah. I found my way from Reddit. Hi guys, welcome Reddit people. Reddit people, Reddit people. I came from the H3H3 Reddit. Ethan is so pathetic while Hassan is independent father having a great time exact. We're gonna watch it
Good
live.
Lord.
Yes. He doesn't want people to know when it's dropping because we're all watching through other streamers. And I suggest you all watch it through other people as well.
It's the stated malicious intent to steal.
Yeah.
We talk about watching ethically, but I learned not to steal when I was 5. Up next is Denim's. And honestly, just take a look at this, guys. It's a nightmare on Denim Street. Not only did she share react, but she was kind enough to write her name right at the top just so that we knew that she was stealing my content and it was her room and nobody else's. Judge, did you know that we're on Denim Street right now? Here's some quotes from Denims. "We're relying on you to stay live so we don't have to give the nuke views. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he's confirmed it's coming out today, I'm gonna stream it." That is very explicit. Denim said, quote, "Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow, subscribe, throw a prime if you like my content." Your content?
Good God.
Own included a countdown timer.
She even has the gall to claim that was her content, even though she didn't fucking react to it.
Exactly how long she was away. After being gone for a few minutes, she returns and then sits silently for another couple of minutes eating.
I'm gonna go pee, and hopefully, when I'm back, they're done with this.
Come on.
Right.
You do look better.
Mr. 305.
I see it.
Dude, you should do this.
I have an alternate.
We're relying on you to stay live, so we're gonna give more views on the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. Since he confirmed it's coming out today, we're gonna stream it. If you wanna watch it with someone else who's already watching it. You know, come enjoy the watch party somewhere else. If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime. If you like the content, if you enjoyed your time here, because I'm gonna be honest, I did not want to watch that by myself.
Let me also commercialize it by asking you to reward me financially for stealing his content. That is like chef kiss.
That is ridiculous.
Denim's had a very successful stream. She had 43,000 people watching her live. Take a look at the title of her Twitch stream. Ethan Klein Hassan Content Nuke Watch Party. A watch party? I don't think that's fair use. Now Denim's, of course, always delivering the goods. She went on this dude's podcast to debate fair use. And would you be surprised if I told you she said a lot of incriminating things in that podcast? The queen of self-own never disappoints.
I want to be clear on my opinion on like filler content and stuff. Like I think filler content, like you shouldn't do it. I know I do it as a react stream. And I try to do it only when I do it with like Vox videos or Vice videos and stuff like that. Because at least I'm not like directly ripping from one content creator and not like a whole team and stuff.
Bullshit.
And most of those videos have like 5 million views. I only get like 500 viewers. Like I'm taking maybe 50 views from the video. It's a lot harder to feel like, I guess, bad about that. Whereas like I would feel very bad about doing it to like a single content creator. The majority of people said they really wouldn't watch Hell's Kitchen unless I was streaming. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm reacting hard enough. You know, I'm sure if you click on a random part in the video, I might not be saying anything, sure, whatever. And I might walk away from the screen. But it's about like the communal thing. It's why like fucking Toast started streaming Death Note. It's not about the actual show at a certain point. It's the same reason you watch watch shows with your friends. You want to watch it with other people. A lot of people go to watch streamers on Twitch for their React content almost as a curator. So they don't actually want to go through YouTube themselves and watch a bunch of videos, and they probably never will go through YouTube and click a bunch of videos.
Bullshit.
They like going to Twitch because they like to have it as like, this streamer is curating fun content that I want to watch. From the people that I've talked to, the people who watch Twitch content are specifically there to watch it so they don't have to scroll through YouTube and find a video they like. If someone watches content, I already said this, if someone watches content on someone else's stream, there is a very low likelihood that they're going to go watch it separately and give you like the view or the like. Or the people who are watching content on Twitch, curated Twitch content on Twitch, aren't necessarily people that would be watching content on YouTube.
That, my friend, is called theft, and you're a thief, and now I'm suing you. This is just a testimony to how brazen and how safe they've, gotten. That she thinks she can go on public,
they feel like they're safe.
Video and say shit like, I'm stealing this content because I want to. I'm coping even though I know it's stealing. When people watch it with me, they're definitely not going to go watch the original. Like, you are way too comfortable committing crimes out in the open.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. 3 separate lawsuits for 3 separate geniuses. Now, I want to make it clear again, and I hope it's been obvious about why I'm suing these 3 people and not others. These people not only violated all the principles of fair use, they also did it maliciously.
Yeah.
And that's the part that really got me. I think if you're a reactor on Twitch, for the most part, if you make a good faith effort to comment, and if you make a good faith effort to promote the author, to link to them, to try to drive traffic to the original video, I think you're probably pretty much doing the right thing, and that's fine. And I would never sue someone for that. Take it to these 3 absolute morons to state their intention to steal my property on video. And to all the detractors who are saying that I'm targeting women, that I'm a hypocrite for suing for copyright infringement, I just have this to say. I don't care. What I do hope, though, is that you'll support their crowdfunding efforts to defend themselves. Because let's face it, I
hope you support their crowdfunding efforts.
Sure, there's money left over for me when I win my lawsuits. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great time. I'll see you around.
Oh, that's funny. That is awesome. Oh, boy. Oh, good lord. That was a video. That was an awesome fucking video. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Absolutely. Positively great. But yeah, no. I mean, no, I will say, I agree that in recent years where, like, reaction videos have become more prominent, there are people that don't do it properly. That don't cite the creators, that just basically steal, completely steal 100% of the videos that they're reacting to, and don't credit the creators. So, this, like I said, this was a very interesting experience, and I'm looking forward to seeing more as time progresses. But we'll see. So, anyway, I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, it's all in the description down below, as well as checking our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care. And I'll see you guys in the next video.